Yo. Today guys, we have a really important video for you. If you're someone who's in your 20s, in your late teens or maybe early 30s and you're feeling kind of lost. You don't know what you want to do over the next maybe like 5 to 10 years. You don't know what type of career you want to be in, where you want to live. You're kind of like in general feeling a bit lost when it comes to like figuring your life out. I've been in that same position myself, and I would say that I'm still am, where it's like because I'm 21 right now and I have like these big goals and things I want to do in my life, but it's easy to get into a position where for myself as well, I'll be a bit vulnerable in this video and share that like there's a lot of times where I myself feel kind of lost and like I don't really know like what I want to do, which type of career I want to be in, where I want to be living. Like I don't feel like I have everything figured out. So in this video I just want to like kind of share a bit of my own story about feeling lost, and 2 key things that I've found really helps to kind of figure stuff out, and in general is like have kind of like a plan for your life and kind of like figure stuff out to know what you need to do to get to where you want to go. So before I get into what those 2 things are, I feel like biggest thing first, I think a lot of people can probably relate to this as well. It's like when you're in like your 20s, you haven't really like done a lot of stuff, you don't probably have a lot of experiences, but you're surrounded by people, you see people online, people who's done a lot of stuff, and you're kind of like drawn in between. Like you see some person's doing this and you feel like that's something that you want to do. You see someone else doing something else, and you're kind of drawn in between. Like you're getting advice from different people. Someone's telling you to do this, someone else telling you to do this, your parents are telling you to do this, and it's very hard because you don't have the experience to know who to actually listen to, and it's easy to make you feel very lost because you don't know like who should I listen to, what should I do. And you have usually a lot of people at least have a lot of like big goals. Myself I have a lot of big goals I want to aspire to achieve. And when you have this different advice that's usually contrary, it can be hard to like know like what do I need to do, like what should I actually do. Also when you're facing challenges, maybe when you're traveling and you're like, what do I actually need to do? Like what are the steps I need to take to actually get to where I want to go? And it's easy to have that feeling of like almost anxiety or like feeling a bit lost when you face those kind of decisions in your own life. And when you look at like 5 to 10 years in the future and you have no idea like where you want to be, it's also easy to feel that feeling of being kind of lost and feeling a bit like uncertain in general. So I think a lot of people can relate to that, and if you're someone who can relate to that, the first thing I want to say is like, thing number 1 that I realized is like you have to kind of be okay with that uncertainty. You have to realize like having that uncertainty, having kind of like the discomfort that comes with feeling a bit lost, that's normal, like, and that's fine. That's the first thing that I kind of realized that like was a mindset shift for me, because like in the beginning I was like feeling lost equals bad, that was something bad, and that's why I had like negative emotions around it. But if you realize that that's normal and you're supposed to feel that way, then that kind of eliminates negative feelings that you have around it. So I think that's the first thing, is realizing that it's normal to feel that way, and it's like you're supposed to feel that way when you are younger in your journey. But how you can actually like the action steps, and the 2 action steps that I took to actually solve this and like actually get a solid plan of like what to do and get some more clarity. Number 1 is just trying a shit ton of things. Like when you're young, like you have a lot of time, you have a lot of like opportunity in general, because you don't have a lot of responsibilities. You can take a lot of risks, you can try a lot of things, like try different careers, live in different places around the world, and just try different things to find out what you actually like. Because ultimately that's the only thing you can do. Like you can listen to all the people online and people telling you advice, but like you will have to try different things to figure out what you actually want for yourself. So that's the first thing that I implemented. As I started traveling, started going to different places, seeing what I like, seeing what I don't like, so I can like actually build my own like understanding of what I want my life to look like, where I want to live, who I want to be surrounded with, what type of friends I want to have, all that kind of stuff. So I think that's thing number 1, is just experience a lot of different things, like try different careers. Don't be afraid of like making changes, taking risks, starting businesses, because you don't have a lot to lose when you're young. Live in different places, see what you like, see what you don't like. That's thing number 1. Thing number 2 that really helped me a lot is getting mentors, getting people who's achieved what you want to achieve. And that can be in different areas of your life. It doesn't have to be like only in like your career and like making money. What I've done at this point is I have 3 different mentors. One in health, one in like general like mindset, lifestyle coaching, and then one mentor within like career and like increasing my income and things like that. And I recommend that a lot, because like when you have someone who's maybe like 10, 20 years further along on their journey, they have achieved what you want to achieve. When you can find someone like that, they can basically just sit down with you and look at your life, help you avoid the mistakes that they made, and really help you like avoid a lot of like bad things, mistakes that you could fall into, and like pitfalls. And really just kind of look at your life and like give the wisdom that you're missing. Because they obviously have the experiences, they have the knowledge, they've been through that themselves. So they can just help you avoid all that stuff and like kind of fast track your journey to get to where you want to go. So the best way that I would go about finding a mentor, someone you can work with, is just looking at your own goals. Like, where do you want to be? You don't need to know the specifics, but like, do you want to travel a lot? Do you want to have a lot of freedom? Do you want to make a lot of money? Do you want to be able to maybe improve your spiritual health? Do you want to lose weight? Whatever it is, or like gain muscle, whatever it is. And just find someone online who has done that. It could be online, or just someone in your friend circle, or like in your family, whatever it is, who has achieved what you want to achieve. And then you just start a relationship with that person. Usually in most cases the best thing is to pay them to actually get like proper accountability, to get proper value from them. And then just have that person like sit down with them weekly, or however much you're able to do, and then just get them, like tell them about what's going on in your life, and then get advice from them on like what you should do in these decisions, what they would have done. And that's gonna help you so much. It's helped me a ton to really be able to make decisions from a place of, instead of just my own experiences and my own like decision making, I'm able to use the decision making of someone who's achieved way more than I've achieved, and have them kind of download their experience into my own life, which has sped up my process of getting to my goals a lot. And that's also helped me a lot in terms of getting clarity, because they're able to, from the spot that they're at, they can also give you the wisdom that you're missing, and like what you need to do, and like how to actually structure your life and make you feel less lost when you're in your 20s. So that's the two main things: is number one, try a shit ton of things. Number two, get a mentor, someone who can guide you and give you more clarity on life and what to do. So I hope you got some good takeaways from this. Definitely implement all this stuff. Remember that if you don't take action on this, it's not gonna change anything at all for you. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this as well in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Peace.